Hey guys, welcome back to Adaz Place. My name is Ada, and in this channel we do all things vibes, positive, negative, good, bad, whatever it is. I just want you to be yourself in my channel. And speaking of being yourself, in this video I want to be myself. We're talking about the ENDSARS movement going on currently in Nigeria and why the Nigerian youths are clamoring and saying that they're not going to back down until the federal government does something, until they do action, until they actually make sure that SARS is brought to an end, not redeployed, not refurbished, not redecorated, ended for real. Okay, so SARS is Special Anti-Robbery Squad, and this is a unit of the Nigerian police that was set in place to help curb crimes like armed robbery and all of that. And then they began to focus on online fraudsters and scammers and all that. But right now the issue is that
up to 12 years, I never lost a finger. I came back here only for somebody to waste my son. There was no war, there was no fight, there was no riot. Not that the boy was involved in any fracas, not that he was stealing, not that he was robbing. Just cold-bloodedly, they wasted this boy for me. Oh God, I beg my head for me. I beg.
About profiling young Nigerians, people that are on dreads, people that are on people that have tattoos on their bodies, guys that have earrings on. Once you look the unconventional way, and by unconventional I mean the way Nigerian parents raised us, is that you have to look modest with your hair low, with no tattoos, just look what they call decent. That is what they carry this as a system. So if you're looking different, if you're looking if you come out with your dreads, you come out with your sneakers, you come out with your tattoos, they begin to see you as a scammer. They see you as an online fraudster. They see you as a terrorist, basically, and they begin to harass you. Why? I'm talking about this personally because I haven't had a personal relationship or a personal contact with these SARS operatives. However, I remember the last time I went to Nigeria, I was very scared of traveling around. Reason was because I didn't know what was going to happen. I mean, I was just coming back, and you could tell that I haven't been in Nigeria for a while, because there's a way Nigeria kind of changes your appearance. Someone that just comes back, you don't need anybody to tell you, you just know. So then again, I was now feeling, and I had to write my IELTS exam. The IELTS exam that brought me to Germany today. Then I came back from China, and then I was so scared to leave my place of work. I was working in Eket then as a Chinese translator. Like, my exam, the place I was supposed to write my exam was in Port Harcourt. I was so scared to travel from Eket to Port Harcourt. This distance is not even up to 3 hours, but I was too scared to travel around, simply because I didn't want to be harassed. I didn't want to be detained. Like, I didn't want to be killed, simply because I'm a Nigerian youth. Now tell me, when you think it's a joke, in Nigeria, whenever I go home to Nigeria, I don't carry my laptop outside. See, I use an Apple laptop, but I don't carry it outside, simply because if these people should get me, if they should catch me with an Apple laptop, what explanation do I give? Even if you tell them that you're just a student, that they don't want you to like good things. Let me put it that way. Anything good, anything fresh, anything trendy, anything contemporary, they don't want you to have it. And that is why the youths are angry, and they're tired, and they're protesting. You can't deprive us of electricity. You can't deprive us of good roads. You can't deprive us of good education. And when we decide to be entrepreneurs, to work on our own, to work by our own selves, to create business by our own selves, create wealth by our own selves, you start killing us. Why? Is it a sin to be alive? Is it a sin to be Nigerian? It feels as though everything we've been saying has just been falling on deaf ears. Last time when this protest started, a lot of people were thinking it was just, the normal Twitter band rant, everybody's going to fight online and end there. But no, people are really beginning to get angry. A lot of people start talking about their experiences, their stories, the kind of experiences they've had with this SARS. this group of policemen. And it's been so saddening. A lot of people now began to, why, what is actually happening? What is actually happening? You can't be alive in your own space. You travel abroad, you have Black Lives, racism, Black Lives Matter movement, blah, blah, blah. You come back home, you're not even at peace. What is the problem? When they claim to have dissolved SARS, we already know that they dissolved it online, they dissolved it on Twitter. Because when the Inspector General of Police was giving this speech about the dissolution of SARS, the SARS operatives themselves were still harassing and terrorizing protesters in Abuja, spraying water on them. Why would you come to a peaceful protest with live guns? Why would you come to a protest with guns? Because of the way the Nigerian government handled this issue, we know that they are handling this issue the same way they handled this in the past. They dissolved SARS like 5 different times. What they do is that they just recycle them through the system. You can't call a thief, you carry this thief, change the person's uniform, change the person's look, and then put them through another system. They will still continue doing the same thing. What the Nigerian youths are saying is, we don't want you to redeploy the SARS units. We don't want you to redecorate them. We don't want you to redesign them. What we want you to do is to end them, scrape them out of the system. We don't want SARS at all. The Nigerian government provides employment, if they provide electricity, if they provide the basic things people abroad enjoy, the basic things that make you human, if they provide these things, then we won't have the high rate of unemployment that we're having right now. Because of unemployment, people have decided to create jobs by themselves, decided to learn things on their own. You see graphic designers, you see software developers, you see IT specialists. All this, you can't do them when you're in the farm. You need laptop for them. You need phone. You need to be online in order to do. And with the current world we are living in right now, everything is going digital. And you want Nigeria to move forward when you're not allowing the youth, the people that know how to make Nigeria move forward, not occupy political positions. You don't even want them to exercise the right to use digital equipment. Whenever you see them, you begin to harass them. Parents would not allow their kids to go out and protest. It's fine. But you should also know that these parents, the ones that brought us to this point in our lives now, this generation that have been looting, it's a generation that looted everything. Right now, we are the ones suffering it. It's our own generation that is suffering it. And we don't want our children to suffer the same thing. They told us that Nigeria was great. We never saw Nigeria being great. The only thing was that we only heard. They will tell you now not to come out and protest, not to come out and air your views, not to come out and say something about it because they are afraid. Afraid of what? They're going to die. All of us will die eventually. So it's better you die doing something right. It's better you die with your voice being heard than for you to sit down, live under the rock, be a coward. Because whatever it is you're trying to protect, that's actually not life. You're not living. If they say you should not come out and protest, fine. Stay home, but make sure your voice is being heard. How can you do this? You can keep retweeting the hashtags that are trending, making sure that this issue stays, trending on the platform, so that international bodies like CNN, WHO, UN, all of them would be current on this issue, and they would start looking for ways to help us out. If you call the Nigerian government and they turn the blind eye, now we're looking for international help. How else can you help? You can donate for the cause of those that are protesting. Some of them are wrongfully arrested. Some of them are detained. Some of them are killed. For those that have already been arrested, we are looking for ways to sort them out. Right now, funds are being raised. Lawyers are doing pro bono work, trying to release those that have been arrested. If you're one of the protesters, make sure you share a location with your family members. Make sure you share a location with your friends, wherever it is you are. Go in groups. Don't go alone. And whenever you see these people, shooting guns and all that, you cannot run faster than the gun. Just lie down. Be on the ground so that it reduces the number of casualties. Lives are already being lost. We don't want to lose more. But we know that in order for us to get what we want, in order for peace to actually reign, in order for Nigeria to be great again, lives might be lost, people might get injured, but we don't want that to happen. We want to have the least casualty cases as possible. Even while all this is happening, even while all the process is happening, you see Nigerian youth still clearing up the protest grounds. They've blocked the toll gate in Lagos. They've people all over the world, Nigerians in diaspora. In Berlin here, there was a protest. In London, there was a protest. In Canada, protests are going on. Wherever you are, Nigerians, whatever community you are, come out as one and make sure that our voices are being heard. Tell our parents, talk to them, let them know that we are fighting for our rights, we are fighting for our children as well. They've done theirs. They didn't fight. They kept playing it, pampering it, making it good, and it just kept getting worse. We are tired. We are tired. Nigerian youths are tired. We don't want to keep pampering things anymore. We want to say it as it is. And it's not just with the SARS. We are addressing a lot of things as well. We are addressing the poor governance. We are addressing the abuse of political authorities, abuse of political power. You won't be in a place of power. You're supposed to serve the people. You're supposed to protect the people, and then you use it to abuse the people. Go and look at what is happening in Abia State. Go and look at what's happening in Aba. The roads, everything is bad. People are trying to the only thing Nigerians are asking for, Nigerian youths are asking for, just to be alive. You can't even do the bare minimum. You're killing them. Why? You think it's by carrying gun? Now the Nigerian youths are telling them that indeed social media, phones, data is mightier than the sword, mightier than your gun, mightier than whatever ammunition you're coming out to fight with. I'm really passionate about this, and it's so painful. It's so painful to see what people are going through, and I'm trying as much as possible to use my platform as much as possible to make sure I spread this news. So if you're watching this video and you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with people. They should know what is happening. Educate your family members, educate your mothers, educate your parents. Since they like WhatsApp broadcast message, keep broadcasting it to them. Let them know this is what we are fighting for. You can't play it cool anymore. We are tired of playing it cool. The things other people are enjoying, we beg for it. Here abroad, I go out, I come back late in the night without even thinking of my safety, because I know that I'm going to be safe. Security is here. But you can't try it in Nigeria. For what? They'll keep harassing you. Get to the ATM, you withdraw your hard-earned money to give to them, and in some cases they still kill you. Why? Why are you killing Nigerian youths? What did you do to you? This is going to teach them a lesson that the next election, 2023, is going to be hot. I hope and I pray that this movement, this energy we have right now, it doesn't slack. The reason why we're saying keep retweeting, keep posting things, keep talking about this, which whatever creative ability you have to keep talking about it, because not everybody can go out to the battleground, not everybody can go out to the protesting not everybody can go out to protest, but when they come back and read these things that are happening, read about people's stories, the things that they've talked about, the things they've shared, the experiences with this same SARS unit, it gingers them, it gives them the hype. If you can't go out and protest and carry placards, hype people that are going, give them the hype. Keep talking about this, keep retweeting it, keep donating, keep amplifying your voice, so that you are not just keeping quiet. Do something to make sure that this movement comes to a success. I know they said that they've dissolved it, but we know they dissolved it online. They didn't dissolve it in real life. We don't want online, we don't want audio dissolution. We want action. Release all those that have been detained. Make sure that we see no SARS operative on the road. We want to be alive. We want to be safe. We want to be safe in our own country. We can't keep running from country to country, and then when we come back to our own, we won't feel safe. That's not what we want. And for any political whoever that is going there, be rest assured that now is the time for you to sit up. You can't go there and keep abusing things and think you're going to take it lightly. We're not taking it lightly anymore. The Nigerian youths have risen and use everything within our power to make sure our voices are heard. ENDSARS.